And I want to piggyback real quick, Nia, because another thing about this article that you just like kind of touched on is um, the pastor in the article assumes that a posture of hostility towards those who are, he would call anti-mask. He assumes a posture of hostility when he says things like, it's not fair that people are, being criticized or made fun of for wearing it. Jesus wouldn't do that kind of a thing. He's assuming that like he's only hearing, and he's as he's writing, because we're all ever written professionally, or when like you have to think about your people who are on your side or not. You have to think about what those kind of people are, what they're like. He's assuming that the people he's writing about who say no mask or whatever are the kind who would like make fun of people who do, or who would look down on those who do. And I want to piggyback off and say that that's not fair, that's not charitable to assume that. I know that maybe that's what you see, especially early on. We saw all this crazy stuff like last year with people saying crazy, and everyone's got crazy Facebook friends. Okay, but to assume that that's where everyone else is not fair. But what you were saying just now is that you are landing on a conviction about something based on what the Spirit has told you, based on Scripture, based on truth, Psalm 91 and all of that. And I know some people for whom it's difficult. They find it difficult when Christians are so heavy-handed with like, hey, Psalm 91 says this, so all of you guys are just living in fear. You need to suck it up and not wear a mask, or just agree with me. So I just want to say, like, on both sides, and or whatever side or nuance you are of this of these topics, like the thing that Jesus would do, is he obviously has power to heal, but also we've been taught, by God in flesh, how to have empathy and how to have charity with our neighbor, and how to allow those who are discerning the Spirit to do that in their own space, right? But to legislate and to shout down at people who, don't fall in line with the conventional opinion or just your opinion, that is unchristian. And I feel like he makes, again, like we said earlier, the error is that he's actually mapping his conviction, which is it's a conviction. It's not brute force, the sky is blue or whatever. Like, it's a conviction, and he's mapping that onto everyone else and saying, you guys don't know what it looks like to be charitable and to be all these things. I would rather he just be honest and say, well, this is how just how I see things, but you all take that up, you all decide. Brendan, what's